Okay, this is GZDoom 754, and we get to carry on with Fall of Triton. Jeez. First off, I just want to say that yeah, I finally freaking managed to get UACFail PSX to work with. I managed to get it working with GZDoom only, just like Fall of Triton does. So at first I would like to thank RockHardGamer45 because he has been doing a hell of a lot of coding and things. So that means that he has been doing a lot of work for you know, the original Fall of Triton, and all I had to do is basically just, you know, copy paste most of the assets and most of the code to, you know, to an empty PK3 file and, you know, make it UACFail PSX. But anyway, yeah, this is Fall of Triton, MAP03, generator room. And we finally got the SSG, so let's get on with this. Yeah, this map is it's a little bit simplistic map again, but I think this map is a little bit more fun, because at the same time I think when I've been, you know, probably overusing that, you know, simplicity term quite a lot, but then again, it's like the simplicity, when you actually, I start looking at my own levels, which is a little bit funny in a way that, that when you, for example, talk about, let's say, Relentless Evil. Relentless Evil as a whole, I think it has a quite simplistic level design. And so it's like, there are lots of similarities, and then again, when you put an, I would say, simplistic design into a context, which in this case would probably be PlayStation Doom, so it kind of, all of a sudden, it starts to make a little bit more sense, and maybe, then again, the certain simplicity, I think, is quite good. But yeah, let's get the key. Yeah, this map is actually fun. I didn't like this map too much early on, but I guess that it's one of those maps that it gets a little bit better, because you get the SSG, of course. You know, that's always, because always the gameplay is kind of like making you like some maps more than others, maybe. And this map actually has a secret. But that secret would be on the other side, because you basically need 2 keys to exit this map. And the first key goes over here. There you go. And then we need the yellow key, which can be found from this side. But this side is a little bit different, because you can just see the key, you know, sitting there, and but there are some hit scanners that make it a little bit difficult sometimes, particularly on harder skills. It can be, you have to like be really fast here and take care of those hit scanners. But first we take this side. There you go. Let's deal with the lost souls. Lost souls, damn it. That's what happens when you haven't been drinking too much water, I guess. Your voice is starting to get a little bit tired, but yeah. Let's get on. Shut up. Yeah, this is nice. This is not necessarily very much PlayStation Doom-like, I think, but I don't care because it looks nice. But yeah, let's get the key. There's a little bit of an ambush. That can be a little bit intimidating sometimes, because on harder skills you have plenty of hit scanners here, but fortunately you have also the option that you can, like, you know, take the key, shoot these guys, and, you know, go down here and wait till they actually come around the corner and pick them off that way. So And yes, this is the actual generator room. And random little fact about this map. This map was actually named after a Crash Bandicoot level. Because I remember playing, when I was playing Crash Bandicoot sometimes in the 90s, it was like 1998 or something. It was actually around the time when I got PlayStation Final Doom myself. I think it was around that 1998 period of time. And I remember playing the original Crash Bandicoot, and it had a level called Generator Room. But yeah, this is definitely, the generator was a little bit simplistic in the earlier versions, but in this version I think it looks a little bit more hybrid and a little bit more modern, and I think it completely, because one of the reasons also that Rockhard said, I remember him saying that he was picking up this particular song for this map because it sounds a little bit like Generator, because I never really thought of that. It's actually quite funny, but it completely suits this map. Alright, so now we do have everything but some shells. Yes, that is everything. Yeah, let's get out of here. Yeah, that is Generator Room. Yeah, this map is, I would say, again, quite simple and straightforward in general, but I think that in this map there are some interesting settings, at least, when you compare, like, you know, the previous bonus maps, which weren't really like that interesting necessarily. But this map has actually a little bit more interesting combat setting. Because, for example, that yellow key ambush is a little bit interesting, I think, because there are those hit scanners, and, you know, they might make your day a little bit difficult, but apart from that, it's fairly easy going, and of course we get the SSG, which is making it even more easier. So it was quite fun to get the SSG, and also to see some cacodemons and other little bit tougher monsters. So, and one other thing that I noticed about Fall of Triton is an interesting little fact. Of course, you know, it kind of like depends on the overall direction of or the direction that Rockhard took with this weapon. But an interesting fact that I noticed that is an interesting little difference between Fall of Triton and the UAC Fail PlayStation Edition. Because in case of Fall of Triton, those nightmare monsters seem to be appearing on lower difficulties than on Ultra Violence. Because I made it with UAC Fail PlayStation Edition to be so that Nightmare Imps, Nightmare Specters, and stuff, they appear only on harder difficulties, which means that they appear basically only on Ultra Violence. But that's an interesting little difference. Not that it's necessarily a bad thing, but an interesting observation, I would say. But anyway, yeah, let's get out of here and move on to Triton Command. So yeah, this map is, it's a cool map. This map is cool. I like it in a way. Even like this map is pretty much like a little bit simplistic, slightly overscaled, but I do like the gameplay in this one. But anyway, I'm gonna save my game, and here we go. So yeah, it's been a day of good news for me. You guys get a Fall of Triton video, and I get a USC Fail PSX running with GZDoom. But yeah, it's been a good day. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and see you around.